Okay, plotting the moon within the concave Earth. This is a top-down view. We're looking at the celestial sphere in the center, the sun, and the moon. The celestial sphere has a pyramid in the middle, which is hidden by the dark waters and the thick clouds of the sky. The nebula is encased by a celestial crystalline sphere, which has the celestial ocean, which contains all the tiny sonoluminescent stars. You see the Milky Way band going across the top there. You have an extension of light going from the top of the pyramid to the back of the sun. The sun is only half sphere. It's flat in the back, it's dark in the back. And it emanates its light on a curve. The curve curves around and it converges to the other side. That's why we get the darkness funnel. That's why we get lunar eclipses. And if the moon goes north or south of that funnel, it's just simply a full moon. The moon also is a half sphere or a bowl. And it orbits magnetically around the Earth. We see that yellow line is the glass sky at 100 kilometers high. And out of the three objects that are interplaying here, we have the celestial sphere, which is the fastest at 23 hours, 56 minutes, 4 seconds. Then, of course, we have the sun at 24 hours. That's the tropical year. And then the moon is the slowest of the three, and it goes 24 hours and 50 minutes every revolution. Every day. So as you see it moving around here, we have a little marker indicating our place on the Earth. Looks like we're in Africa somewhere. And once it accumulates to 27.32 days, that marks the sidereal month of the moon. That's how many days it takes for the moon to align back up with the celestial sphere. And if we go on to 29.53 days, that is what is called a synodic month. That is where we mark new moon to new moon, where the sun and the moon align up. Now I'm going to reverse the rotation of the moon by locking the sun in place so we can see the actual anomalistic month, where it records the perigee and the apogee. Perigee is when it's closest to the Earth and it's going to move faster, and apogee is further away from the Earth when it's going to move slower. So you'll see the variable speed of the moon. Remember, ellipses are fiction. Kepler was wrong. You see, the green line is a linear line. It's moving at a constant rate, and the moon is slowly beginning to slow down as the green line catches up as it enters apogee when it's further away from the Earth. So there's an influence that the moon has and the Earth has on the moon. When it moves further away from the Earth, it begins to slow down, and when it gets closer to the Earth, it begins to speed up again. You see the moon is approaching, getting faster. There's actually a 9-year cycle, actually it's 8.85 years of the anomalistic months. So every 117 months, the moon will do a complete circuit, almost like spirograph. There's a mechanism the ancient Greeks used. Archimedes actually probably made it. It was called the Antikythera device, and it actually predicted the eclipses and the motions of the planets. See, the Earth is a precise mechanism. This would never work in a heliocentric vast universe. So after 117 months, it finishes the complete circuit of the anomalistic cycle. Very cool. Looking front on, we see the declination range of the moon and the sun as they pass across the sky. From left to right, we see the termination line of the moon changing from day to day. We also see the backside of the moon. This is the lunar month of January 20th to February 18th. We see the equator there is actually shared with the celestial sphere. That means there's no tilt to the Earth. We can also see the sun's ecliptic at negative 23.5 to 23.5, which means the sun is oscillating in a cylindrical path from year to year. This cycle for the moon is called the Draconic month at 27.21 days. And the lunar standstill of 18.6 years is the time in which the moon actually fluctuates in the sky, going from very high to a major lunar standstill at negative 28.5 to 28.5 to a lower minor lunar standstill of negative 18.5 to 18.5. This October, we are entering into a minor lunar standstill, so the moon will not ascend or descend that high in the sky. When the sun is low like that in the south, the bond it has with the top of the pyramid loosens, so it gets closer to the Earth. That's why we have a bigger angular diameter of the sun in the south. This is also how we can predict lunar and solar eclipses, because everything is synchronized within this time mechanism of the concave Earth. The simplest answer is always the best answer. Occam's razor. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you found this fascinating. You can watch some of my previous videos where I talk about the motions of the planets within the concave Earth, how there's a real retrograde motion. It's not just an apparent retrograde, how they are affected magnetically by the sun and by temperature, how the inferior and superior conjunctions of Venus happen, how the horizon happens within the concave Earth. Light actually bends upward. It gives the illusion that you're living on a convex sphere, but it's actually a concave encasement in which you live in. Lots of stuff. You can watch my compilation video featured on my channel. And if you're new to the concept, I just want to say welcome to reality. You've been fed a lie your whole life. You've been indoctrinated, and now people are waking up more than ever before. This is the time where the revolution happens, guys. So I'm not going to be making these videos forever on YouTube. So I need people, bold, courageous people, intelligent people like you guys out there, preaching this to the masses and standing up against the liars. One day soon, the hail will destroy the refuge of lies. So we don't have much time. So please help me make this a reality for people out there. I really would appreciate that. Thanks for your time. God bless. These visuals that I've been providing to you are helping you see the way the Earth works as if light were straight. However, it's not straight, it's curved. Now, there's a verse in the Bible in Ecclesiastes 7:13 where it says, to consider the works of God, who can make straight that which God has made crooked, or curved. The Hebrew root word for crooked also means curved. So I think I've prophetically fulfilled that, or answered who can. So, take care.